most improved player in basketball, and people laugh about that. You talk about a guy that went from the bench, a third option, to becoming a franchise guy, a team this young, to have them in the playoffs playing this well. James Harden, a sensational season, the ability to get to the rim, second to none in the NBA.
As Durant loses it, and now a fast break opportunity. Harden led the league in that category, and he blows by his man to make it 7-1 Houston.
Just incredible. His opportunities weren't great to be a scorer. I think he's plays with tremendous confidence. He can knock down that shot. He's great strength. He can defend. I think he's going to fit in just fine with this group. So you're going to see Durant with that basketball at top, and Chandler Parsons will have his work cut out.
As Durant fires and buries a triple.
Now the greatest time to get a three. Offensive board, great job by Perkins keeping that ball alive, right to Durant.
A lot. That's been going on all year with the Harden trade, as Durant takes it all the way and throws it in over Ashik. Oh my goodness, and then knocked out of bounds by Fisher. That's not what you normally see from a point guard, dribbling at the length of the floor and then throwing it down on the other team's center.
You don't see many 6'11" point guards.
Thunder lead this series 2-0. Harden with the throwdown. That'll get the crowd going. As James Harden has 5 points now. It's a 12-point game. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It's got to happen here on the defensive end as Harden gets to the rim again.
Back-to-back field goals for James Harden.
Didn't work.
Second throwdown by Kevin Durant.
Three-point line in the first 2 ball games.
Durant with a pull-up three. And Kevin Durant almost matching the Rockets. He's got 17 here in the first quarter, and the lead is 20.
KD's hot. Let's face it. KD's hot. He's having a great start, but it's just a good start. We got 3 more quarters.
All right, thanks, Coach.
A 25-point lead now. An offensive foul called on Parsons, and that's 2 on him as Durant draws the charge. So Harden, Parsons, the 2 apiece. Beverly has 3. Here comes KD giving it up again. Martin, and he lays it in.
Yeah, live ball turnovers. See a little more aggressive Durant in the absence of Russell Westbrook, but man, I didn't think we'd see this. 7 of 13 from all angles. You want 3-point shots, you want to the rim, you want dunk-ons. You got it all. Pull-up threes in the face of Delfino for the surgery. They saved the meniscus. Garcia knocks one in. And what I mean by that, look, that was not an option. As Garcia knocks down a 2, had a foot on the line.
To fill the role, because that's going to be a tough, if not impossible, to fill one guy. But
the basketball, the ball didn't go side to side. You take a contested shot over one of the great. Sometimes they don't live without 3.
Durant gets the bounce. It's 25 first-half points for Kevin Durant.
Maybe Durant is headed that way. Harden to the rim where he's...
As Garcia tries to poke it away from Durant. 7 to shoot. Durant drives and rolls it home. 27 for Kevin Durant. Past him. Draws the foul. Can't get the basket. But will shoot 2. James Harden without a 3-point shot. Durant had 3 of them. Were nothing but net. At 27 points in the first half.
Kevin, 27 points in the first half. I know you always come into games wanting to win and play well, but how would you describe your mentality coming into this game tonight?
Locked in. We all got to be locked in. It's a hostile environment, tough team. So we all got to be locked in.
You told us during shoot-around today that it felt different not hearing Russell's voice during shoot-around. How different does it feel out there on the court?
First off, I love you, Russ. And, you know, it's tough not having the other leader there, but I got to make up for it, and everybody's been doing a great job.
Definitely making up for it. Thanks, Kevin.
Way off, and Ashik with the board.
Well, I think Houston would welcome that. Go ahead and try to post up Ibaka. At least it gets the ball out of Durant's hands.
Harden, a much-needed 3 for the Rockets. His first triple of the game, and it's a 14-point contest.
Here we go. Maybe that'll get him going. We've seen him get to the rim. But if he's knocking down that 3, it becomes even more dangerous.
Jackson for the answer. Got it! Reggie Jackson from 3-point land.
I told you I liked him, Dave.
Obviously, first postseason game back in Houston for Kevin Martin. A turnover by Oklahoma City.
Defensively, Cephalosha wide open and no box out on Ibaka.
Garcia step back 2 is good over Ibaka. Garcia in the postseason for the first time since ahead of the pack. Tips it. And the layup by Beverly. OKC. 6% of teams down 0-2 have come back to win a playoff series. Cephalosha for three. Parsons lost the handle, but keeps possession. Harden down the lane, pretty. James Harden now with 18 points. Drives and rolls it home over Ibaka. It's an 11-point game and a steal by Garcia. Bad pass by Ibaka. Garcia drives. Oh, Durant with the swat. I don't want the screen. I'm going to take my man and throw it down. That was sick. Wow. That ends a drought of 4-12 without a field goal. About a 1-second difference between game and shot clocks. Delfino had no shot that time. And here's Harden against Cephalosha with 4. Harden, three-pointer. He's good. 4-point game. 2.8 left in the quarter. In the first half, 29 on the night now for Durant. 24 for Houston. A 22-7 close to the third quarter by the Rockets. Playing for their postseason life, trying to avoid an 0-3 deficit in the series. The Thunder without him as Durant hits the jumper to give him 32 points. Just 20 as Fisher fires, and the veteran hits from outside.
Yeah. Houston simply just not ready there on the side.
Durant drives, scores! Beautiful play by Kevin Durant. He's got 34. Harden pushing the tempo. Drives on Ibaka. Giving it up to Parsons. A three. It's good! And we're tied at 91.
They can sure use his 24 points.
Boy, there's that rip through again by Durant. And
side out.
Yep.
We'll go to side out.
That's the 15th foul, so they're in the penalty, so free throws anyway. Here's Harden on the drive, gets past Ibaka, who fouls him, and then Harden couldn't make the layup. Harden with 28 points, drives and kicks. Garcia for three. It's good! And the Rockets lead it by 2. Timeout, Thunder. Up by Garcia. Durant will take the three. Off the rim and in. It's good, and the Thunder lead it by 1. And Durant has tied a career playoff high with 41 points. Here's Harden on the drive. Threw it right to Fisher. 3 turnovers by the Rockets here in the final 2.5 minutes. Now with a foul. There's about a 5-second difference between game and shot clocks. Picked up by Cephalosha. He'll drive. They'll give him the layup. 1-point game, 8.3 on the clock. Nails them both. 3-point lead for Oklahoma City with 8 seconds remaining. Another timeout by Houston. Gives it up to Delfino. Delfino, step back three over Ibaka. No! Rebound, OKC, and the Thunder win the game and take a 3-0 series lead.
Kevin faced a lot of late game adversity in this one. How would you characterize what this win means?
Well, it's big. You know, we stayed composed, we were poised. They made some big shots, but, you know, we didn't let it phase us, and we just kept going. We made shots, and, you know, at the end of the game, and made some big defensive plays. For
people who only watched the first 2 quarters because they didn't think it was going to be a game anymore, how would you describe what the difference was in the 2 halves?
Well, they came out with a lot of energy, man. They were getting wide open threes and knocking them down, but I think we made adjustments as the second half went along, and, you know, in the playoffs, man, however you get it is how you get it. So we just tried to gut it out, and we got a good win. 41
points for you, a career playoff tie. How would you describe how your role has to change here in the playoffs going forward without Russell?
Well, I got to do whatever coach needs me to do. I don't care about missed shots. I don't care about how many shots I shoot, how many passes I make. I'm just going to go out there and play my hardest and leave it out on the floor. And that's what I did tonight.
Congratulations, Kevin. Thanks.